Hello YouTube and welcome to this latest league match between me and Dave. This is going to be frames 1 and 2 out of 4. If this is the first match you're joining me with, then we play with a handicap system, and it works a little bit like golf. So the lower it is, the either the better you are or the more experienced you are. I play off of 9 and Dave plays off of 21, so that's why he's got a 12-point advantage. Now normally I end up cutting out quite a bit of thinking time and stuff, but Dave's quite a quick player and we've been friends for quite some time now, so my game is starting to speed up when I play against him, so a lot of this I'm just going to let run. But that one there, I didn't think there was going to be any point in blasting into the pack, because I was always going to be nudging out something. And drop this blue in, and the red that's on its own on the left hand side of the table, I should be able to get in behind that one and then play that to the middle, but I've got too close to the corner, unfortunately. And so my rescue ball is one up by the yellow pocket, and hopefully come back down and stay high on the blue. Unfortunately it's dead straight, so nothing really that I can do with this one except for drop it in. So same thing with this one, and then give myself some sort of angle on the black to hopefully get into the reds. And I focused far too much on actually hitting the pack, and because I've done that, I've missed the pot and I've missed the bunch as well. So break of 21 to start, that's not too bad. But Dave's played a fairly decent safety shot, and I've miscalculated the throw of the amount of side that I put on, so gave Dave a bonus 4 points. And is he going to put the brown here? Not quite. So challenging, or very challenging, red down the cushion. Perhaps a little bit on the silly side. So I've given Dave his first opportunity to score some points. And neither me or Dave knows quite how that blue stayed out, because it's hit the leather and it went in straight. So the pocket has not accepted that for one reason or another, but it should have done. So I've got the cover with the other red. Now, as you'll see, I'm going to get down. My gut instinct is to just play a safety shot off of that red and try and get up somewhere near the green. But then I've had a quick butchers at the red at the bottom of the pack, realised that that one might double to the left middle. And I can play it in such a way that I shouldn't leave Dave too much. And that pocket has rejected that one as well, although mine was slightly offline. So this red on the right hand side and the bottom right of the bunch, I was going to screw back for the black, but I thought, no, I've got to hit that a bit harder. I'm going to glance off that red near the cushion, because it's always going to leave me on the blue. So that's not on its spot. That's a very, very poor miss, because I was always going to be on that red above the yellow. But yes, very poor attempt at a pot. So I gave Dave the advantage, but unfortunately none of those colours go into that corner pocket. And yes, I was trying to be really sneaky and getting in behind the brown, but erring on the side of caution, because otherwise it might have gone in the pocket. Now, the plant that's below the pink is dead set. So if I can just get that one in, get low on the black, using that one as a stopper, just like that, then play the little cannon on this one. Oh, you dipstick. And in trying to make sure of the cannon, I've missed, just completely missed the pot. Or have I lost the plot? Okay, red that's closest to the left middle. If I can get the cue ball somewhere back down near the black spot, or anywhere between the pink spot and there actually, to be fair, would be good. But I've either overhit it or underhit it, whichever way you want to look at it. So very awkward cutback, and I've managed to overcut it by quite some distance. And thankfully it took a slight nudge off that red, which meant I didn't pot the brown, and Dave's been vastly unlucky there for the fact that the red hasn't gone in, and he's also gone in off the black. Okay, the red I'm playing here doesn't pot because the green's in the way, but it will pot off the brown, as long as you don't hit the green on the way past. So that was a bit poor. Oh, he almost put the brown again then. Right, going to use the blue to send the red over towards the yellow pocket. Not trying to pot it or anything, but I just want it out of view, and the white up near the green, so that he's got to come down the table for some sort of safety shot. Oh, brown's got to go in this time, but it didn't. Somehow it has not gone in the pocket. Okay, let's play this one positively and try and get the green and red off that cushion. Just don't pot the black. No, you're not going to be able to reach that one. So it should be fairly straightforward, and fingers crossed I'll be on the black. But like Limp Bizkit, that cue ball has just kept rolling. So little swerve round the pink to pot the black, which is why the cue ball's done absolutely nothing in the way of position. And then unfortunately gone and fluffed that one. So Dave opted in for the left-handed approach rather than the use of the rest. Now, which way is he going to go for this one? Is he going to run it in with a bit of top and then play for the one above the pink in the right corner? That seems like the shot to take, doesn't it? Yes, don't quite know how it's not accepted that one. Played that one at a nice pace. Whereas me, have I hit that one too hard, or was that an enormous bounce off the cushion? Not quite sure, but Putting all my eggs in that basket of the pink. Play the double, and now I can send the white over the other side of the table after dropping this one in. If it goes in. So I've got the white in a nice position. Obviously the yellow's right up on the bolt cushion, so I'm going to try and go around 3 or 4 cushions, sort of aiming to go between the blue and the green and end up somewhere near the bolt cushion. But I've sent that one up there like a missile with my sledgehammer. Could have got away with hitting that one probably about half as hard as that, and I would have been nicely on it, I think. So I attempted to cut into the green pocket, to be fair, but I've almost fluked it in the middle. So quite some distance in front, but there is the opportunity of getting a couple of snookers off the blue, which would then mean that Dave could win. So a nice thin cut on the green there. And again with the brown. So what's Dave going to try here? Getting in behind the black? No, to be fair to him, he did say after he got those balls out that he was only just trying to pot some balls to get his arm working rather than actually playing for snookers, because he was way too far behind. But so that's the end of the first frame. Managed to knock in a couple of 20s, so quite a decent start. But we're going to get straight into frame number 2. So Dave, to get us underway with frame 2. I can't see the one on the other side of the blue, so I'm going to attempt the thin one into the corner. Going to run into the black. And thankfully the cue ball didn't go in the corner. Now, I can roll a pink in, but I won't be on any other red. So I'm going to have a quick look at the black here. A silly cut back into the corner, but it's running into the reds. And that will slow the cue ball down and also open them up. So very, very aggressive, but it's worked. So really happy with that one, but that red's gone on the black spot, so I can't just play this red into the middle and hold for the black. I'm going to have to play it in quite firmly and come up for the blue and try and avoid everything else. So I played that one with a bit of running side, top and right, just to widen the angle to make sure I avoided the red on the black spot. I'm just going to drop this one in nice and gentle for the red next to the yellow. But unfortunately the blue wandered a few millimetres offline. Whether that was me putting imparting a bit of side on it unintentionally or fingerprint or something, I don't know. But anyway, missed that one and Dave's got the opportunity. So red to middle and the cue ball's always going to be nicely on the blue. He's slightly overcooked that one. Now, I've tried a similar shot to avoid that red on the black spot, and yes. Now I've got a choice of pink or black, so I've opted for black, and I've hit the pink. So, bonus 7 points for Dave, And I did ask him if he wanted the balls replaced, but he said no. And these pockets are playing particularly tight. The table is going to be reclothed fairly soon, apparently. And there's no excuses for missing that one with the rest. That was absolutely awful. But that one's very, very nicely controlled to stay high on the blue, coming off a couple of cushions. Got an opportunity of going into them if he wants to. Yes, what are you doing missing a red like that? That plant wasn't as simple as it looked. That was aiming for a couple of inches actually up the side cushion. So hold. No. Oh, just about got a kiss on that red. So it has left me on the pink, which is what I was trying to hold for anyway. So drop it in the middle and then run up for the red that's above the yellow. So I'm slightly low on this, which is good. So I can pop this, go around the back of the brown and have that into the green pocket. And then play a soft screw shot and hold for the red that's above what is the yellow spot. And then if I can get somewhere where I've got a high positional shot on the black, so I can play for that single red on its own in the loose bunch. If I can get on that into the right corner, then that will open things up a bit. And dead straight, so just run this one in, play for the black. Now I've actually unfortunately ended up dead straight, so I can't really do a great deal here. Apart from try and play it with a little bit of side to make sure that I hold for this bottom red of the two, so I can play it in this left corner. So pink's not on its spot, just coming around to have a quick look to see if, or to see which reds will pot once the pink's gone in. But, oh, I've put a little bit of side on that one, you Burke, for want of a better word. So yes, I would have been nicely on that one, but these points are going to be Dave's. So nicely judged there. Got a nice angle on this blue to stay on that red in the middle of the table. Now a very awkward black. Oh, mightily unfortunate, I have to say. But that was a nice little knock. He'd left me an opportunity of that reverse double. Now this pink does just about pot. But let's see if I can get back round for that red. Unfortunately, I've cannoned the green on the way up. So I'm looking at this and going to attempt the double in the pocket, bottom right of the screen, because it's also the safety shot to take the white back up the table. And that one's worked quite nicely. Don't fancy the blue, because I'm low on the brown. So I should be able to just drop it in on and off the bulk cushion, and if I can get low on the yellow so that the path of the cue ball's got a nice easy line up towards the green, I'll be happy. And that's what's happened. But I've overhit that one, and now I've got to use the rest, and the green is unfortunately not touching the cushion, it's just off. So I tried playing it pocket weight. No, it didn't want to go in, did it? So I've given Dave an opportunity to clear these last few balls. That was a very tidy brown as well. Oh, and he has not missed that one by much. But he's got second prize. He's got a full ball snooker behind the pink. So let's try and tried to send the blue up the other end of the table, but he caught it a little thin. He's now trying to get me behind the pink, and wasn't too far away, to be fair. And I'm aiming to get him behind the black. And I've got the pace right and the side right, but I've hit the blue far too thick. Now, can I put this and get down for the pink? Thankfully, I did have a nice angle, but I do need to make sure of the pink at least. That one's made its way in, and no point in potting the black. So, a few decent breaks in there, and Dave had I can't remember what Dave knocked in, but that was quite tidy as well. It's much better actually playing quicker. I don't like playing slowly, although my brain seems to go that way sometimes for some of my other matches, but this definitely seems to be possibly the way forward. But yeah, so thanks very much for watching, and I will see you very soon with frames 3 and 4. But for now, as always, take care.